So remember how the last video we filmed was at Christmas? Welcome to spring.
It's spring! It's spring! Missed a little January, February, but it's the end of March, so we figured
It's about time.
Probably should do a little vid action over here.
Yeah.
So let's just start off by encompassing what winter's all about here in Korea.
Which is grayness.
Yeah, it goes a little something like this. Gray.
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 Bit more gray.
A little bit of cold gray.
Really cold gray.
Really cold gray.
Different cold.
Yeah. Chilled bones.
A lot of hibernation.
Yeah.
If that's something that you're into. Just
That encompasses what
that's
it's like
the
here.
winter.
Yep. So, like, we tried to get out and do a lot of activities, but, like, both of us are very similar when it comes to winter because, like, we just don't like it.
No.
And, like, I like winter in Canada because, you know, you can build snowmen.
Yeah, well, see, that's just the thing. It was cold, but there was no snow, so it's not like I could go outside.
It's not even worth it. It's like, I'm cold and there's no snow.
Right?
Yeah, rip off of a winter. But we did do a couple exciting things, so we just thought we would
share them.
Do our best summary. Yeah.
So the first of the exciting things that we did over the winter was an ice fishing festival.
Yes.
I'm just gonna start off by saying we were unsuccessful. But it was really cool. We went to like this small town in the middle of nowhere. And,
I don't know how Paul got us there, but we got there.
I think we had like 2 subways and then a bus and then another bus.
Yeah, like it was boonies. And,
that's coming from her.
Yeah, that's,
it is.
Yeah. And, so we get there and there's like this huge festival. Like people come from far and wide.
You like turn this corner and you're like, oh, I think that we're almost at the festival. And then there's this river and everybody
is on
probably in Korea is on that river.
Yeah. So there were different sections for us white people.
And actually, it literally said foreigners only, which not only meant that only foreigners could go to that section, but that foreigners were not allowed to go to any other section.
Yes.
So
it was an interesting choice. It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So
like even like separate barbecues. If you caught the trout, then you could go
only to the foreigners' barbecue.
Only the foreigners barbecue. Yeah.
Anyways, so we went and checked everything out. Like there was beautiful big ice sculptures.
It was really
and there was just like thousands of people there.
And nice to be outside too. But what really drew us to this festival
was catching a trout with your hands.
Mal actually talked about it for probably like a month, maybe 3, before she heard about it, and she's like, "This is something that I need to do."
Yeah.
And we did it. It was January. We were told to get changed into shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah, that was where we should have had our first red flag.
Yeah. We watched a group of people do it before us. We were like, we could do it. Like,
yeah,
they're Korean, we're Canadian. Stop it. No.
So
we were the only women too.
Yeah, we were first of all the only women, which whatever, and then we were also like the only foreigners. I think.
Yeah.
So we like get ready to go in, and we're just like pumping ourselves up. We're like, we got this, and then you step outside.
No, and we were like talking. We're like, oh, so like we can each catch a trout, and then that'll be dinner for the night, because like we can do it.
Like, this is easy. Anyone can catch a trout with their hands.
Everybody catches trouts with their hands.
Yeah, so that's how it works.
Yeah.
So we went outside, and as soon as you step outside, you're like, oh, it is January. I am in shorts and a t-shirt. I am cold.
That wasn't actually the worst part. The worst part was the fact that the water was cold.
Yes.
Which seemed to be something that we didn't expect.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why we didn't take into the calculations that it would be very, very cold.
Mal, who's been hyping herself up for this for like months, no joke. She gets in, she's like, ready. The bell clangs or the gong, whatever. And she like gets in and she's like, no. And then she's like standing there, you go here, like directing us for the rest of the time. Like
I was basically directing what everyone else should do. Like literally,
which was basically Paul by the end of it, because the 3 of us, we were like,
no, because you get in and like it's right away just like attack of the legs. Like I felt like there was like icicles like chopping at my legs, and I was like, I'm out. Like I was like, I was probably I would give myself a good 10 seconds, and we had 3 minutes to catch a fish.
I beat her, but I'm pretty sure I only was there for like another 10. Technically, I doubled her time, if you think about it.
So there's 3 of us women directing Paul, who's just like, if you just stay in it long enough, you can't feel your legs, it's fine.
Who's got like a GoPro strapped to his head.
He's like trying to catch these trouts. They're like slipping through the fingers. There's like barely any trouts where we were.
Okay,
like,
technically I caught one.
Yeah, technically. Oh, sorry. So she like literally has the fish in her hands, and she's like, I caught one, and I'm like, good job, man, I'm so proud of you. And then she like realizes that she has a fish in her hand because she does not like fish. So she then realized that she had a fish in her hands, and she goes, ah! And just like drops it. I was like, wait.
Yeah, so the whole point of bare hand trout fishing was that you're supposed to catch a trout with your hands, and then I freaked out about the fact that I was touching one.
Yeah. So needless to say, we did it. We did not catch anything, but that is okay. So for Salal weekend, which is the Lunar New Year, we went to Phoenix Park, which is the home for the next Winter Olympics.
Yeah, the Winter Olympics is coming in 2018, I believe. And it was one of the however many venues that they're going to be using for the skiing.
So we went there, and it was super fun. Erin and I both know how to ski, so that was good.
Some better than others. Better than
Eric
me.
is learning how to ski. No, she's good. You're good. Okay. And Paul and Emma are snowboarders, and then we went with our other friend Ashley, who had never skied. So that was fun. And she, by the end of the weekend, she was rocking it. Yeah. She went down a blue, even though we didn't tell her.
We didn't tell her it was blue. She was very unimpressed when we ended up telling her that it was blue after. But anyway, she did really well, and that's what matters. Yeah, but it was basically just like four straight days. 4 straight days of skiing, and it was good. By the end of it, we definitely needed a vacation from our vacation.
Yeah. Like, it just,
it
our
was
body
exhausting.
hurt. But it was so fun.
And it was so nice to finally get fresh air.
Yeah. It was
and
a
it was
really
sunny.
Good weekend. It was
a good weekend.
Yeah. That weekend was our first experience with a gym jilbang.
Yes, it was.
That was fun. So for those of you who don't know what a gym jilbang is, you can say it so much more smoothly than I can.
Anyways, it's basically like a spa, I suppose, that is divided into like male and female.
Yeah, but you just go butt naked.
Everyone goes butt naked. And it seems to be a family affair. Like, this is something that you do with your grandparents.
Yeah.
Apparently.
And like, that's great.
Culture.
That's great. Yeah, it was an interesting cultural experience.
Yes. So that was at the end of mid-February, I would say. And then at the end of February, we had a new semester at school.
Yes.
What did that mean, Mallory?
My kids left me. So I had the oldest kids the last semester, and they graduated.
Because the school year here technically goes February to February, I believe.
Yes.
So the semester is over, and they went to different schools, your kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
They left me. It was good. It was, I was pretty strong when they left.
She was
strongish.
Ish.
You just like, you have such small classes, so you literally like, you're their teacher, but you also see them all day, every day, and you're just, you're their mom. So
actually,
I had to just like, let them go. I just let them go. Fly away.
Made you think of Archie, didn't it?
Archie.
But so yeah, that was the end of February. And now we have new kids.
Yes. So I have all girls, and she has all boys.
All boys.
We really wish that we could switch the situation. I love her boys.
I love her girls
so much.
My boys have a lot of energy.
And my girls are just angels, and I don't really know what to do with them.
Yeah. And I was like, what do you mean I can give you a coloring page and you just do that for an hour? Like, enjoy, I suppose.
Have a good time, girls. Yeah. They're very sweet, and
They're
we're getting there. Like, we've been now teaching them for about a month,
yeah.
So we're getting there. We're getting there. Yes.
Oh.
So on another fun swing, this spring we have joined a soccer league.
So for anybody who knows me, they know that soccer is my favorite sport.
Yes, anyone who knows me knows that I'm really, really good at
We're
soccer.
basically the most talented people on the field.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. So I've played soccer my whole life, but I would not classify myself as good. I would maybe classify myself as like average, if not like below average. Like, if I was to give myself a grade in soccer, I would say, like, B-. Probably B-. So, so we signed up for soccer.
Yeah.
And it's an international league. Apparently it's co-ed.
But I'm pretty sure that, like, our team's the only team with females.
Yep. Rep in! So, how do we describe this? Like, we're good. We're just not good enough.
Our team is very talented.
Yeah. We lose every game.
But, I mean, it's fun. And
It's
we
fun.
have good spirit, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have good team spirit. And that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, scoreboard wouldn't say so.
What else is exciting?
In March, I'm just going to do a little shout out to my number one girl, Ellie, the beautiful Haley Stevenson, and Michael Stevenson gave birth to a beautiful Ellie.
Mallory was raving about it for probably a very long time.
Yeah,
Which
so I just needed to give her a shout out. I just needed to give little Ellie a shout out.
She's gorgeous.
Love you, Ellie. But yeah, so spring is here, so we are like, all right, we're going to go get outside and be super active. Having played a lot of games now, and just like physical games and like card games with this one, the word that comes to mind is competitive. So for those of you who know Erica, know that this is not something that I would describe her as.
Well, like, here's the thing. I really don't have an excuse.
I was like, yeah, let's talk around this.
No, Backpackers. Okay, so she's talking about a game called Backpacker, and it has literally taken up our life for like the last 2 months. No joke.
If you haven't played it, you should buy it right now on Amazon. It was just telling you.
We did not get money to say that. It's really good. It's a really good game. It takes a lot of strategy, so when things don't go your way, you might get a little frustrated.
Yeah.
Or like when somebody picks on you more than anyone else because they think that your reaction is funny. Like, that also might get frustrating. So sometimes there might be a volume increase, and sometimes there might be words that are uttered that might not be the nicest and might not be television appropriate. But it's a good game.
Anyway, so we thought we would use this competitive spirit, and we're now going to do a Spartan race. That was a life choice.
We like signed up for it, and then we were like, yeah, that sounds okay. I was basically stoked. I was like, this sounds like a great thing, like Spartan race, like we could do that. And then so we like agreed. And
Mallory
then we looked into it.
hesitantly agreed because I was like, I know what this is. She didn't know what it was.
I mean, I knew, but I just kind of forgot what that would mean.
And I was like, this is like jumping through fire and like doing your like, so what is it called? Bear crawl. Bear crawl.
Underneath like barbed wire and mud. Like, it'll be good. But we've been eating a lot of cake. So
yeah, we have been. That's true. We do like cake. Here's some training tips on how to train for Sparta with Ronda Rousey.
Come on, Mallory, you can do it. Come on, Mal. Come on.
You got this, Sarah. You got this.
Yeah. Here you go, Mal.
Okay, thanks. Thanks, Paula. I'm up for the 40-pound sandbags.
So it's gonna be fun.
So we have visitors in April, which we're super stoked for. So there'll be lots of videos and lots of updates to come. We promise we will not go like basically 3 months without posting something. And so we're sorry this video has become so long.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, it seems to be how we end it is with an apology. Very Canadian of us.
One last thing.
Someone snuck up behind me in the middle of the night and shot my hair off.